Socket. Socket me. Socket. Oi. Wake up. Socket.
Pebble, pause music. Bloody hell, mate. What do you want? Can't you see I'm snowed under?
Yeah, just a minute, mate. I saw, got a nice little job for you.
You say a little job, but your jobs are never little. Sorry, mate. I'm absolutely stacked to the teeth.
I know, mate. I can see you're busy, but, something special about this one.
You say they have returned.
No, you're going to want to do this.
Hey up collective collectors, welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time here, welcome. Today you join me as myself and Socket. We are just snowed under. What we did was we bit off more than we could chew. Rather than stripping one bike down, we decided to strip 3 bikes down. Now I can move this one out the way because I feel like I don't really want to do anything to this police bike. It's so nice as it is, and the way things are going, I just seem to be just getting a little bit overwhelmed with it all. So it's going to be bike day today, and this is the exhaust pipe from this police bike. And what I did was modelled a 3D STL file, and I've made one for this one. Get it right, boy. This one. I was missing an exhaust, so I thought, you know what, I wonder if I can 3D print one, and I have done. Look at that. I love it. So this is way on the way. This was basically, I've got these BMW boxes for the back. I've got 2 of them. I'm going to clean them up, probably give them a spray paint. Obviously paint this up. I'm going to go with this grey, the same as the engine, and I think that's going to be just about done. Don't know what to do with the decals. I don't know whether just to leave them as they are, because I quite like them the original way, and that's it. So then I also 3D printed another one for the silver bike, the calf racer, that I'm slowly trying to do up. But again, in my haste, I decided to pull the engine because the guy that had it last time decided to paint this one black.
Now, if you was ever wondering how to pull a motor out of a 1970s Action Man Police motorcycle, you'll find the first screw underneath this small circular, what I believe is meant to be a hooter, right here. Pop that out, give it a twist, and it should just come out, and you can just see the screw there behind it. Right. The second screw you can just see here, look, behind the handlebars. Dead easy, this one. Just pop out these forks. They'll come away, and that's going to give you free rein to just pop that one screw out. Our third and final screw can be found underneath the seat. Now, not too bad with this one, because I'd already broken the seat off when I was converting it into a cuff racer. But for yourself, you might just have to pry up a little bit, and that will get you where you need to be. Don't push too hard. You'll snap the seat, you'll be cursing.
It never had an exhaust. It did, but it had like a Tamiya model exhaust. It did look nice, but I think I'd like to try and keep the original one. What you got to remember is some of these bits and bobs that you see me actually putting together, they were bits and bobs, and I'm making bikes out of them. Just spare parts that were laying around. I bought a collection, there was some spare parts in that, and it's now time to move on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one back together. But before I do, now you're seeing the engine that Socket were working on, and how the peroxide, because I peroxide this one, has basically took all the paint away from the engine. So this first job, before I put this and start rebuilding this back up, is to bring this back to life, and I'm doing that with this. So I've picked these up from Amazon. They're silver paint pens. They were really expensive for what they are. They were £10, but each one's a different size with a different nib. So I think the best thing to do, I think I'm going to leave this one, because I quite like this with the black on. I think he did a good job. But let's have a play and see how we get on.
A few days ago.
It's quite strong. You only need around 9% to say. This is 12%, and it should basically blast the crap out of this yellow in. The reason why I'm doing it now is because the weather's changed, and tomorrow's going to be the hottest day, around 22 degrees with bright sunshine. Today's a beautiful day. It would have been perfect, but I didn't pull the trigger and do it. So today's the day, and then after that we're going back to rain. So let's get started, and you'll see exactly what you have to do to get this done. Right, so I don't get no whiffers in this, so I'm literally just going to pour all this all over the bike.
I know.
Right, check this out. It's been in there for some time now, and one of the weird things that's popping up is the stickers are still okay. They've not really disfigured, or they've not faded. This red one has a bit, but like an idiot, I opened it up, had a look inside, and you see all my hands are gone white. I don't know if you can see it because of the sun, but obviously they've bleached my hands. 50% of it washed off because both hands were covered, and it literally just fingertips. So if you do this, remember, don't pick it up. You see, I'm going to do it again, so I'm just going to leave it. But it's working. It's working a treat. I've done it, I've touched it again. So yeah, so what I did when I come home was all of the peroxide had fell into the bottom, and I just got the same brush I used this morning and just rebrushed it, turned it over. But if you ask me what seems to happen, I mean, I'm not a scientist, but what seems to happen is that I think it's the fumes from the peroxide get trapped in here. They've got nowhere to go, so they hit and cling on to the plastic, which then takes it back to its original colour. But what I did notice here, it's like brand new on the neck of the frame. The tank's still pretty bad. I don't know if that's... I mean, I say pretty bad, it ain't that bad. It's just got a little circle there. Summer's got on its way, so I'll just keep doing it. I've still got half a bottle of this stuff left, so I'll keep doing it, and I'll keep having a go until I get it 100%. Right, so these pens are really nicely wrapped, obviously to keep them nice and secure. But we can go with this big chunky marker and just see, oh, this is going to work out for us. As you can see, there's a ball bearing in there just to mix the paint up, because not only have I got that to do, I've got this to do. Okay, so what I've done is I've just sanded this roughly down with a Dremel, and I'm just going to give it a quick blast of primer. It's just a bit of a mess, to be fair, so I think just by giving it a primer it'll come up better, and it'll give the chrome paint something to cling to. I just didn't like the first attempt. I think I was cutting too many corners, so we'll go and give it a blast and we'll see what it's like when it's done. Right, here's our primed engine ready to go. I've got my silver marker. And give that a shake. Mix that paint up, and I'm just going to move you around. And we're just going to see how this goes on. So now it's primed, I'm hoping that this will just come on so much more evenly. Because before, I felt that the engine itself just looked a little bit too rough and needed a little bit of love. This is going on nicely.
Hey, that looks all right. Oh, no. No, on closer inspection, something's happened. Looks like the paint's reacted to the plastic. Or maybe there's some sort of weird reaction within the felt of the pen that's caused it to, I don't know, it looks like fibers or pitting. Maybe pitting in the paint. But yeah, this side's just as bad. I think what we need to do is get back to the drawing board. Strip this down. Start again. Right, since I last saw you, the CVPD police investigation gang have come back and says they're looking for something different. Which is a good job because I'm still at the stage where I have full control over what I want to do. They're looking for a super bike, a super police bike. They're going to leave it with me. So what I've decided to do, I'm totally stripping everything down from motor to paintwork. Stay tuned. Police investigation gang, super interceptor bike.
Morning, Socket.
Yeah, morning, mate.
Thought you were getting here at 6.
Bloody hell, mate. It's only 6:05 now.
Well, you're here now. Better late than never, eh?
Anyway, come on, let's go and get your bike.
Is it all done?
Yeah, I think you'll like this.
Is that it there, Socket, under that top?
Yeah, that's it. I'll do a quick reveal.
Go on then. Surprise me.
On behalf of the Tag Motor Pool and Colville Customs, of course, I present to you the first blue police investigation gang interceptor.
Base to blue lightning, come in blue lightning. Emergency over on A50.
This is Blue Lightning, proceeding to the incident.